Hey, what's up, you guys? I know this video is really late, but it's just like about a week late. But okay, this video is supposed to be on my first experience of my first Mind's Behavior concert and my first meet and greet. So, as I put in my CD that I've gotten from the CD signing, and as you can see, they all signed across. So yeah, we got there, and I went with my friend Bree, and we woke up whatever. Yeah, we kind of went the wrong day the first time, and it's lucky enough we did, because when we left, they were selling the CDs at Military at the store DTLR. So we went there, and we was like, okay, they're not here, so we was just shopping around, you know, getting gifts. And when we did, we went to this one store, and this woman was like, this other Mindless Behavior fan came and said that DTLR was canceling the CD signing because MP wasn't going to be there. So we went to DTLR, and we was like, are you guys still having the CD signing? And they said yes, but it's going to be the next day after. So we went, and we got our, so we was like, okay, and we was like, are you guys selling the CDs? So they was like, yes. So we went, and we had gotten our CD and our wristband, because without a wristband you couldn't get your CD signed. So, excuse me. So we bought our CD and our bracelet, and they gave us this bag, this DTLR bag that had the CD and the bracelet in it. And so me and my friends like, okay, so we stayed at the mall that day, and we was just shopping around, and excuse me. Yes, hello. Bye. And we was just shopping around and finding gifts for the boys. And when we did, we was like, okay, so we left and came back so excited, showed my mom, showed my friend's mom, showed her sister, whatever. And we had shown them our CDs, and we listened to it on our way home. So after that, we couldn't sleep, so we listened to the CD all night. And after we went home, woke up, had a nice day. And that next day, the CD signing was there. So me and my friend went. We had two outfits. We had an outfit on that we was gonna go for the CD signing, and then after that, we went there, and before the CD signing, like that night, I had made these pictures for the boys. How's my stuff? Eric, you're taking my stuff. This is BB's.
What now?
Eric, stop playing. Dang. Idiotic brother again. So, but anyways, we went to the CD signing, And my friend was just like freaking out. So we was like, oh my god. Well, I was like, oh my god, like, why are you freaking out? So, um, we went, of course, and we were waiting in this big old line. And it's like, they had us in this hallway, and, the hallway, it was really crowded. And we didn't know, when we got to the hallway, we didn't know that the line continued outside because we was, like, not paying attention. So then, we was just sitting there, and these people were passing us, and we was like, why are they passing us? And then they was like, the line is all the way outside, and we're like, why didn't you tell us that? Just have us standing there dumb. And, so we went, hurried up, and then these girls are so crazy. We was sitting there for about 5 minutes or so. Excuse me. For about 5 minutes or so, and everybody had to go to the bathroom except me. I was like, really? You guys wait until we're almost in the front of the line to go to the bathroom. So I was like, you know what? Okay, go to the bathroom. If y'all spots get taken, don't come asking for me for any spots. So they was like, yeah, okay. And when they left, the line moved up about a bunch. And I was like, okay. We got in there. I was just saying, like, yeah, I look stupid because, like, where my friends go. And they did, like, literally didn't come back for, like, at least 3-5 minutes. And I was like, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna talk to these random people that had these shirts on, had Princeton on there, had Ray Ray on there. Like, you know what? Like, hey y'all, my friends left me, you know, ain't got nobody else to talk to. So I was just in there, and I was just talking to them, and they was like, oh, it's okay, you can talk to us. I was like, yeah. So then they came back, whatever. We stood in the line more. And then when they came, first MB wasn't even there when they came through the mall. And MB wasn't even there, and people were screaming. I was like, what y'all screaming for? They ain't even here. And then about 10 minutes later, MB had called this radio guy from DTLR and was like, we're about a couple minutes away. So it was like, okay. So then that's when the man had got on the radio live and had us scream and stuff. He was like, okay. So we did that, and afterwards, the line started moving. Everybody was going up. MB was signing CDs. So okay, we're like away from the line where you really have to wait, and we was in there, and and we was in the line to where you was really close to MB. So we was in there, and I was calm at first. So it was like in my head, it's like my brain was just going everywhere. It was like MB. But my friend, she was just over there literally shoving me, Asia, just like shoving me. And I was like, okay. It was like shoving me. So then I was like, I know. And then I started crying, and then my friend, then my other friend was like, oh, and I gave her a hug or whatever. Blah. And when I gave her a hug, we moved up. The line moved up. So I had gotten my friend Bree, because she was like, here, Asia, you can pass me. So I was like, okay. First, it was Rock, Pride, then Princeton, then Ray Ray. So I went up, and I was like, hey, Pride. I was like, hey, Rock. And then after that, I shook his hand, and then I was like, he shook my hand. And then Prodigy. And just to let you guys know, I had pictures for all of them, but my friend wanted to give 2 of them a picture because she didn't have anything, so I was like, okay. So I gave her Rock and Ray's, and I gave Prodigy's and Princeton theirs. So like when I was at Prodigy, I gave him his picture, and he was like, "Oh, thank you so much." And I was like, "You're welcome." And then I gave Princeton his, and Princeton was like, "Oh, thank you, it's dope." And then he winked at me and gave me a hug and stuff. I was like, "Oh, thank you." And then about then I was like still kind of crying, so yeah. And then we left out of the line. I got my stuff, and we left out of the line, and we went to this. It was like this crowd about like a couple inches. It was like, this is MB right here, and then the crowd was like right here, and I was like right there in the front. And you know Prodigy, he likes to stand up and stuff. So we was right there, and I was like, this security guard, well, this police officer, he was like right there in front of me. So I was like, oh my god, I can't see. And then he was like, okay, if I move, you promise you won't move up? I was like, I promise. But my friend pushed me, and then that's when he came back onto the side. I was like, dang it. I was like, why you do that? Like, it's not, like, I'm not saying they not that serious, but I'm saying it's not that serious to push. Like, you inches away from them. Like, you act like they came up, but they didn't. And then afterwards, my friend, we was sitting there, whatever, and then Prodigy, he got up, he started dancing and stuff, and then I was dancing too, and he was looking at me like, oh snap, get it, and then after that, Princeton, he looked at me, you know how he does with his rock face or whatever, right? So he puts out the rock sign like this, and then he puts out that tongue, so then I did that back, and then he was just laughing. I was like, yeah. And went to the concert, and it was just fun. Oh, and here's my ticket. Got it from Ticketmaster. But yeah, that was my experience, my first experience. I'm glad my first concert was a Mass Behavior concert. So, if you have questions,